Hi, this is Demetria with Vantage Point Coaching, and today's Finish Friday. Yay! It is Friday, April 2nd. For those of you who celebrate Easter, it is also known as Good Friday. And so, wherever you are, hopefully you're enjoying the goodness of this day and finding goodness in this day. We have officially completed Q1 and we are jump starting into Q2. And today's Finish Friday because one thing that happens Q2 for the past 5 years, 4 years, this will be number five, is our annual women's conference, Spring into Leadership. And so today's Finish Friday is all about Spring into Leadership. So first things first, that's the website, springintoleadership.com. You can go there. You can register to attend. This is our fifth annual women's conference. And I am so excited about what we have in store for you. It is a virtual experience, so it will be online because we're all not fully vaccinated yet, and we're not allowed to have large gatherings in one enclosed space. So we're still going to leverage our online option, but that doesn't take anything away from the agenda, from the speakers who've been assembled, and for the content that we have planned to really help you spring this spring. So let me tell you a little bit more about Spring into Leadership on this Finish Friday, because I get asked questions all the time. So why go, grow, get? What does go, grow, get even mean, right? And so our hashtag go, grow, get is the movement that we're creating around Spring into Leadership. So Spring into Leadership is our signature conference, is our signature event, but it's more than just a conference and an event. It is a movement. And what this movement is about in these three words is that you go to the conference, and going is an action where you take action to activate something within. So you go to the conference in order to grow, because there you are going to get seeds planted, you're going to get fertilized, you're going to get nourished, you're going to get poured into in ways that you can never even imagine. And then what in turn is what you get out of that experience, what you get from that movement. Have you ever gone somewhere and actually all you do is give and more is taken out of you and you actually leave more depleted than you feel rejuvenated and restored? Have you ever gone somewhere and it's been rah, 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 and you had a really great time? Woo! So much fun. But a week later, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, that experience begins to fade away with time. Well, that's not what happens at Spring into Leadership. And that's what the Go Grow Get movement is all about. Because when you go once, not only do you grow, but you continue to get over and over and over again. And so, hey, shout out Tita, go, grow, get, let's go. That's right. It is more than just a one and done when you experience Spring into Leadership. It is a continual cycle. And we switch it up every year. So you got to keep coming back. And I know T-Time can attest to that, that it's not the same every year. It always changes. So you can continue to get more when you go, grow, and get. Yeah. Yep. Not at this conference. It's not just a one and done. It's not just a little parade and party, right? So the next question I've had recently, because this year's theme is Pow Her. Pow Her. Now, obviously, Pow Her is a play on the word power. And you see the pow in all caps, right? POW, 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 pow. Well, pow is all about the power of women. Last year, our theme was emerge. We were just getting into the pandemic. We had to pivot. We were supposed to have our conference in April. We put it off and we put it off. And then was like, we just have to do it. And so we pivoted and went online in June, and we talked about emerge. How do we emerge from this experience different? Well, none of us would have imagined that we would still be dealing with so many impacts from the COVID pandemic. However, there's been some things that we've taken away that have allowed us to emerge and grow and get better. This year, 2021, is all about unleashing the power, the power of women. Because what I know and why I settled on this theme is that when I am empowered as a woman, I in turn empower other women. And that's what we need more in this nation, in our cities, in our state, and all around the world. We need that collective pow, the power of women, because truly, when we unleash the power of women, things change, economies change, geopolitics change. Everything changes when we unleash the power of women. And that's what we're going to be doing this year at Spring into Leadership. We are going to unleash the power. So, yes, we are going to have our Power Politics panel. We're going to have a panel on the power of her story. We're going to have Mind, Body, and Spirit Day, where we have 3 physicians going to talk about the power of mind and body and spirit. We are going to have a panel on the power of your executive leadership presence, of taking your side hustle and making it your main hustle, and growing your business. How do you scale and grow? And if you are just getting started in the entrepreneurship track, how do you do that from 0 to 10, step by step, all about the power? And so Tita is jumping in the comments here. She said, yes, it's never the same. That's right. I'm always amazed from the content, speaker, and connection. We're going to stay on that word connections in a minute here. If she wins, I win. That's what power is all about. If you win, I win. And when we win together, we can change the world. And that's what we're going to get this year at Spring into Leadership. So I talked about why Go Grow Get is our movement, hashtag Go Grow Get. And I talked about why the theme Power Her. And I want to just give you 3 reasons why you should buy your ticket today, why you should go to springintoleadership.com and you should click on that RSVP or that register button, and you should select one of those ticket options for yourself. Number 1, invest in yourself. When you invest in yourself, you can never go wrong. So we know about investments, right? We know about compounding interest over time, and when you make the value of making a nominal investment today, the return that it will get to you later. Well, why aren't you doing the same for yourself? You got to do the same for yourself. You have to invest in yourself in order to get the returns later. What type of compound interest? We have the benefit of compounding interest over time. Well, if you invest in yourself now with Spring into Leadership, let me tell you what the growth you're going to experience in 1, 2, 3. I can tell you right now from people who have been to Spring into Leadership year after year, we can tell you about their 3-year return rate of success and of growth in personal and in business, and if they're in the corporate world, in the corporate world. We have evidence. We have the case studies. Tita is one of them. I know she's watching. Who else is watching out there? Chime in the comments. Let us know if you're watching out there. The next thing, authentic connections. So you saw in the comments where Tita said connection. It's not just about building a network or meeting people and having superficial relationships. It's about authentic connections that continue to grow you over and over again. And I can tell you, Rose Legis did a video just a little while ago about that, and she talked about how she comes back year after year because some of the connections she made, the year she decided to invest in herself and come to Spring into Leadership, she came on her own, and that was 3 years ago. And the connections she's made, the authentic connections she's made, have become some of her best friends to this day. And they have remained connections. I have seen the connections. I'll get on social media and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. They met at Spring into Leadership. They met at Spring into Leadership and they're working together. Oh, she hired her. They met at Spring into Leadership. I see the authentic connections over and over again that just continue to multiply. And so if you are someone who wants to go deeper than just superficial, hey girl, hey, or, cute selfie moment or photo booth, that type of fun, then Spring into Leadership is for you. And then the third thing, and why you should join us this year and you should come to Spring into Leadership, is transformational change. Transformational change. And you may be doing really great. Like, yeah, I'm good right where I'm at. I'm already the bomb. No doubt that you are. But I guarantee you, if you want to have transformational change, if you want to go from riding high in the sky to the stratosphere of outer space, then you need to come to Spring into Leadership. Everyone who has participated in this conference has reported back to a person how much they transform, how much their lives change, the connections and how the connections change their lives, the information that they learn, it's my neighbor, it's my neighbor came over just the other day and we were talking about college readiness and her son is going to be a rising freshman in college, a rising freshman in high school, I should say. And she was like, I remember at your conference, I've been thinking differently about how I'm going to fund college or what my contribution to funding college is. Because at your conference, I remember when the lady said X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, that's right. That's right. Because how you do with your money makes sense. And wealth is one of the things, and wealth creation is one of the things we talk about every year at Spring into Leadership because it's one of our 6 pillars. So the 6 pillars of Spring into Leadership are health, or wealth, leadership, it is career advancement, it's entrepreneurship, and it is self-care or overall wellness. Those are the 6 pillars of Spring into Leadership. And so based on those 6 pillars of Spring into Leadership, I know that there is something for everyone. There is something for every woman. There is something for each of us to learn, to grow, and to get out of each of those areas. And even when we feel like we have achieved and we're doing well in that area, there's always another nugget, a different perspective or vantage point that you can take away from a leader, from an expert in that area that will lead you and put you on a trajectory to move into stratospheres that you've never even experienced. Let's see. I have personally seen transformation from your participants. Yay! And I'm glad to hear you say that because that transformation makes all the difference. So, as I said, we want you to join us this year at the 5th Annual Spring into Leadership Women's Conference. The website is there, springintoleadership.com. You can register today. There's a price point for everyone because one of the reasons why I did this conference is I wanted to be at an investment level that you could say, you know what, I'm going to invest in myself at that level without having to have your organization or a corporate sponsor, without having to break the bank, but to provide the level of quality that we all deserve. And so we have a high quality agenda. We have the best speakers across the country. So this is not just a local thing. We have speakers from all across the country. And it is at a price point that you would blow if you went to Target today or walking through the aisles of CVS. You would blow that amount like that. So instead of blowing that amount, invest it in yourself. That's right, Jody. Go grow get. Got to put that go in front of that grow. Yeah. And so we want you to come. We want you to be a part of the Go Grow Get movement. We want you to unleash the power this year. And we want you to invest in yourself, come make authentic connections, and come experience some transformational change. Again, springintoleadership.com. And that's all I have for this Finish Friday. So I look forward to seeing you at Spring Into Leadership on, oh, I guess I should have put the date in here. Let me type that down. Yeah, forgot that part. It's April 29th through May 1st. So on Thursday, April 29th, we start at 3 in the afternoon. We have our keynote speaker and we have our vendor experience and some other networking and connection time. On day 2, like I said, it's all about mind, body, and spirit. Day 3, it is all about career, entrepreneurship, advancement there. And on that Friday, April 30th, is our VIP experience. So we're going to have a little fun with the phenomenal mixologist of White Coat Cocktails, Dr. Tennille Parrish McGee. And we are also going to have Miss Leslie Baston of Rebel Rock Management and Rebel Rock Wealth Management. Yeah, Rebel Rock Wealth. Rebel Rock Wealth. Try to say that fast 3 times. Tongue twister. But we're going to have Leslie, and it's all going to be about the cash and the cocktails. So we're going to have a loads of fun on that Friday night. Yes, 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 Jody. Go grow get. Woohoo! So we want you to be there. Join us April 29th through May 1st, springintoleadership.com. If you need any more information, hey, don't hesitate reaching out to us. You can shoot us an email at contact us at vantagepointcoach.com. We still are welcoming a few more people who are interested in being vendors, or if you're interested in, hey, even sponsoring and bringing along a group of folks to join us in our online experience, you can do that too. So just shoot us a quick email. Yes, the super VIP is the way to go. I'm just saying, VIP is always the best, the place to be. But everyone's a VIP at Spring Into Leadership. So with that, we're going to sign off and say, have a happy, happy Friday. Bye, everybody.